Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day. Today's pattern uses 3 unique blocks. For the center, we're going to work with something like this. These are 4 HSTs that measure 4.5 unfinished. If you want to make them out of flying geese, you can certainly do that, and they would be 4.5 by 8.5 or finished size of 4 by 8. And what we're going to do is we're going to sew them together in this design. So what I'll do is I'll do a 1/4 inch seam in the center here and here. I'll press them to opposite sides, and then I'll join them together with a 1/4 inch seam here. Okay, so now that we have the center block done, we're going to be making 4 blocks that are built this way. These are the same size HSTs, so these are 4.5 untrimmed or 4 inches finished. You can do them out of flying geese as well, which are 8 by 4 or 4.5 by 8.5 unfinished. And then adding to that, so I will join those two together. And then you're going to take, let me move these up so you can see this. Then you'll be taking some 2.5 inch squares, a flying goose, which is 4.5 by 2.5 unfinished, another flying goose. I'm pretty sure you can guess what block this is. Another flying goose, the last one, and then 2 more squares. Because I'm doing this as a scrappy baby quilt, I am trying to use up some scraps that I have. So I'm trying to be creative on pulling all the different colors together. And then to finish this off, there'll be a 4.5 inch square unfinished, or you can use 2 potato chips, which are 2.5 by 4.5 joined together. So let me go ahead and piece this together. What I'll do is I'll start by putting these center pieces together. Then I will join these and then add it to the top here. Same with the bottom row. So this will become one unit. And then I will join these and add these to the top. So once I've done that, I'll join you back here. So now that we've made 4 of these blocks, they measure 8.5 by 12.5 unfinished. We'll set them aside and we'll put together the last of the 3 unique blocks. This one again is using some HSTs or flying geese. So you'll have a 4.5, 8.5 of your chosen background. Notice that the larger flying geese or HSTs are all using the same high contrast fabric. You can make it more scrappy if you want. I just chose to use this fabric that was given to me. And these each measure 4.5 square or 4.5 by 8.5 HST or flying goose. And you're going to join those together. And then once that's done, you're going to take a background of your 4.5 inch square and join it with an HST that's 4.5 inches square. And so those will all have 1/4 inch seams to make it as one unit. So let me go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you what comes next. So now that I have this unit joined together, I'm going to add a corner, which is a 4.5 inch square, and I've chosen a green color. I figured this will just blend well with all the other colors that I'm using. And then you're going to join it together with another 4.5 by 8.5 strip. Again, these could be 4.5 inch squares, or they could be a combination of 4 potato chips, which would be 2.5 by 4.5. So let me go ahead and join it with a 1/4 inch seam here, and then I'll add it here, and then I'll show you what we do next. We're now ready to start building our finished quilt. So what I'm going to do is start with the top row. So these corner units, which we just finished doing, we'll take one with the green pointing to the outside. So this would be your higher contrast square. And then we're going to take this unit, which we did near the beginning, and then we're going to finish it off by adding another one of these at the end. Each one of these is 12.5 inches unfinished. So this without borders will be a 36-inch preemie quilt is what I like to call it. So it's a small baby quilt. So let me go ahead and do this. We'll also be doing the same thing for the bottom row, except it'll be turned the other way. So if you spun it around, these would be on the bottom, and this flying goose would be pointing at the bottom as well. So I'll go ahead and join this in the bottom row, and then I'll show you the center. And with the center row, we're going to take two of these units, and we're going to have one facing this way, and then one facing the other way. But in between them both, we're going to have the center square, which we started with. So again, you won't be able to see this all in one picture, but we have this first block going this way, our center, and then moving along we have the other block facing that way. So this is row 2 of 3 rows. So let me go ahead and join these, and then I'll show you what we look like. So here's a sneak peek of what the 3 rows look like. I need to just piece them together, and then I'm all done. So let me do that, and then I'll show you the final reveal. Here it is all done. It does measure 36 by 36. I think it'd look awesome if you repeated this layout and had 2 complete rows going across and 2 down, which would make it 72 inches square. By adding borders, you could certainly make it more of a vertical format. I mean, the design is really up to you on how you want to do it. I've used scraps to put this together. So I'd really appreciate any comments on what you feel about this pattern. And in the meantime, sew safely. Don't forget, like, share, and all that fun stuff. Take care until next time. Sew with Debee. Bye for now.